Hi everyone, David here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back for another video, or welcome if it's your first one. Thanks for joining us. Are you doing okay? I think I'm doing okay. Yeah, not too bad. It's a bit of a gloomy day in Osaka, so I thought I'd take a bit of a rest and do some video editing. Well, that's not especially restful. Anyway, today I'm going to continue my run of giving you some tourist information, advice about Namba. Now, Namba is the southern jewel of Osaka City, known as Minami to local people, which means like the south. Umeda is called Kita, which is the north. So there are these kind of two downtown areas that make up the bulk of Osaka City life. So I'm going to take you around there. The only problem is that there's quite a lot of it. There's a lot of stations. I think there's 5 train companies that converge on Namba, and even more metro lines. I think there's 3 metro lines down here too. So it can get a bit much if you're not sure what to do. Don't worry, I'm here. I've worked in Namba before. I've worked there for 6 or 7 years in total, so I know my way around. Don't worry, I haven't just Googled this. This is the real deal. I've taken footage myself, and I'll hold your hand. I'll take you all the way around where you need to go. So yeah, that's what our video is about today. Yeah, Namba's a good place to go for kind of entertainment, I suppose. There's a lot of restaurants, there's a lot of bars, cafes, there's dotonbori as well. You can get a lot of street food. There's the comedy theatre if you're into Japanese stand-up. Yeah, so lots of things to do in Namba. In fact, I did have a bit of a walk around Namba recently. That's my latest walking video. I've also done another one of the videos explaining how to get around Tennoji Station in the south, and also one about JR Osaka. I haven't done a whole Umeda video yet, but maybe that's the next one to do. Yeah, so let me know if you like this kind of stuff. Also, please like this video. This would help me a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I do this sort of stuff a lot, so I'll help you out. Leave a comment or question. I'll help you out about Namba. I know everything. I'm all-knowing, all-seeing. Well, not really, but I'll help you out as much as I can. And also share this channel if you know anyone, that's number 4, who's coming to Namba. Send them my way. I'll help them too. Okay, so I'm going to head over to myself, and I'm going to do a little montage thing. You can see all of the different stations. So just so you can visualize this, I guess most of the Namba Osaka Metro network is based on a kind of like a lowercase n, I suppose. So yeah, 2 kind of south ends, and it meets at the top in the northern area. So that's how the Osaka Metro goes. But we've not only got the Osaka Metro, we've got the Nankai line, we've got the Kintetsu line, Hanshin and JR, of course, as well. They're all in Namba. So how do we change between them? What's nearby? I'll hand over to myself and you can go and see it. Okay, so see you on the other side. Bye. Okay, so let's start our journey at Namba Station, or more specifically Osaka Metro Midasuji Namba Station. The naming gets a bit confusing around here. Now this is at the southeast corner of this whole network, which is strangely the bottom left corner of this kind of U shape. Now we can go north or south from here, so I decided to go south first. Go up this escalator to the south gate, the Minami gate. The naming will make a bit more sense a little bit later, but here we are. Now there's some coin lockers around here if you've got some heavy luggage. Otherwise you can just kind of cross the tunnel, and there's the gate over there. And across here is the Namba Underground Mall, which is currently under heavy renewal reconstruction. It should be open in spring 2025, in time for the expo. But otherwise there's some nice little shops and restaurants and cafes down here, so check that out if you need a little bit of a rest. Otherwise, from the south gate there's also a convenience store and these steps up, which is going further south. Now down this way you can find Takeshimaya department store with its basement entrance. Get some nice food down there. Also you can find Namba City, another long shopping mall which heads all the way to Namba Parks a bit further down. And also this escalator, which is where we're going to go next. This escalator takes us up first to street level, and then also up to the 3rd floor of Nankai Namba Station, where you can buy some tickets to go south towards Kansai Airport, Wakayama, Koyasan and various other places. So there's some ticket gates there and ticket machines. There's also a man's ticket office as well, so you can get some help there. There's a convenience store as well. Nice little cafe there, waffle cafe. And looking around, we've also got a tourist information area, so if you need some help, please go over there. And also the third floor entrance to Takashimaya. This is a very tall department store. There's also the Namba Skyo shopping mall through there, and also an escalator up to Swiss Hotel if that's where you're staying. Now let's go back down this escalator down to street level. We're going to go straight through out through the middle of this this picture, all the way to the end. There's a tourist information centre that can help you a lot, and this opens up into the brand new Namba Hiroba, Namba Plaza, so you can get a nice view of Namba, including the Marui department store ahead of you, the new classic hotel ahead as well. That's the kabuki looking place, and also this area, which is quite useful, that's got Edion department like electronics store, and the road to Dotonbori. Namba Nankai station is quite a good landmark as well. You can see that Rapids ball on the top, which advertises a limited express. But facing the other way, this is facing north down the Midasuji Boulevard. Now we can walk down there, but I decided I want to go back underground and walk this distance underground. So there's the Minami gate one more time. A few more coin lockers if you go this way. Now the south gate, the Minami gate, is only for exit. The entrance is over here. This is the Minami Kita gate, the south-north gate, which is a little bit confusing. So you can enter through there to take the Midasuji line. Otherwise we can keep going. We'll go down here through Ekimo Namba South. Ekimo is literally the Eki Mall, the station mall. There's a few shops down there. Just after that, about halfway down, you can see the Midasuji Naka gate. Naka means in the middle. Not especially useful. It's a bit of a quiet entrance at least, but not for any like specific tourist interest, I think. Now let's keep going down this tunnel. They've done this up recently. There's a nice LCD display down here. And we're continuing north underneath the Midasuji Boulevard. And eventually we'll make it to this kind of crossroads area. We're going to come back to this a lot. And just behind us is the Midasuji North Gate now. We're in the Kita Higashi Gate. This is the northeast gate. And walking alongside this for a little bit, you'll find the northwest gate as well, the Kitanishi Gate. And let's take a look around this area first. If you pivot around, you can see an escalator going downwards here, or some big stairs. This is where we're going next. This escalator takes you down to Osaka Namba Station, which is not the metro system anymore. We are now joining Kintetsu and Hanshin. But there is also the metro Senichimaya line stops down here. This is the east gate of that. This is running east to west. So that's where that'll pop out. And also Kintetsu and Hanshin's kind of ticket plaza here. This is the east gate of that. Now these are sharing the line. Going west will take you to Kobe on the Hanshin line, and going east will take you on the Kintetsu line all the way to Nagoya if you want to. So there are the limited express tickets there. If you want to use the Hinotori limited express or some other ones they have, it'll take you to Ise as well. And Hanshin line will take you to Kobe via Amagasaki, where the two branches meet. There are some convenience stores and souvenir shops around here, quite nice ones. Although the juicy, lovely looking food shops are actually inside the gate, so I couldn't go in there at this point without buying a ticket. So lots of shops down there. Okay, now let's go topside again. This is the Midasuji Boulevard. We're facing south this time. You can see the Nankai station over there at the end with the ball on top. And I'm going to show you another crossroads. So if we pivot around here, we can see this is the building for the Kintetsu and Hanshin stations. So if you go down there, that's where we just were. This street running west over here to the side is going towards JR Namba and Osaka Bay. We'll take a look at that in a moment as well. Turning again, going north on the Midasuji Boulevard, that will take you towards Umeda and Dotonbori. Dotonbori is pretty close, I'll show you that soon too. And just to complete the circle, this is facing east now on Sinichimai Avenue, and if you keep going down there you'll get to Nipponbashi. Okay, now let's do the same thing again. Let's do this underground now. So looking south, that's that passage we went through. Looking west, that's where the Kintetsu and Hanshin stations are, that escalator. Looking north is the Ekimo Namba North shopping mall, which will take you to Dotonbori. We'll do that again soon. And turning east, we can get to Namba Walk. Namba Walk is another underground shopping mall, a very big one. This east one will take you all the way to Nipponbashi Station. Kintetsu is down there as well, and the Osaka Metro. So lots of different kinds of stores. There's some big chain stores, there's some independent ones, flower shops, snack shops. And this is actually 2 parallel tunnels heading eastwards. So check those out if you want to do some shopping. Now there's that Kintetsu Hanshin escalator again. Instead, you can go past it and you can reach the Namba Walk, the west version of it. So going down here, this is the west tunnel now. Some ATMs over to the left side now. I'm just starting to look at those. And as before, the Namba Walk has 2 parallel tunnels. These are heading westwards. So let's keep going down here. Eventually the 2 tunnels will converge down here and we'll make a single tunnel going west. Interesting kind of gallery area down here. So you can see some nice old pictures by famous artists. I'll let you research those at your leisure. But keep going down here, we'll eventually get to the Yotsubashi line. This is the Osaka Metro Yotsubashi North Gate now. This also goes north-south, like the Midosuji line. They run parallel for a little while. But just to the side of those, just where we came from, this is actually the stairs down to Kintetsu and Hanshin line from the other end. There's also the west gate of the Senichimaya line on the Osaka Metro. And like I said, this is the west gate of the Kintetsu and Hanshin lines. If you want to go to Nara or to Kobe, this is where to go. Okay, so now going back to the Yotsubashi North Gate, instead we'll turn right and we'll head this direction. It gets a bit gloomy and dark down here, but there's a long travelator along here. And we're heading towards Okat Mall, which has a few little things we want to go and see. Now, there's an escalator here. We're going to go up this in a moment to the bus terminal. There's a big plaza over here as well. If you just go up the escalator, though, you can go to the Okat bus terminal and Osaka City Air Terminal. I'm not really sure what the difference was. These both seem to be bus terminals. You have to take a little walk through the slightly old-looking Okat Mall. And on the second floor, unexpectedly, this is where the bus terminal is. There's some tickets for Itami Airport and Kansai Airport, KIX for short. And you can get other tickets for other places for the highway bus all over Japan. By the way, if you're wondering what that big UFO-looking thing was behind me, that was the Namba Hatch. I think it's a performance venue, and it's a radio station, I think. So this is the bus terminal building. So let's now turn to the left. Now this road heads back towards that big crossroads where Namba was. I did the big 360. Now next to that escalator and that big plaza, if we keep going on behind it, we get to JR Namba station, the kind of afterthought of Namba. Not especially useful unless you're going somewhere particular, but there we go, that's one of the terminal stations for that line. Now let's go back to that big crossroads underground, and now this time we're going to go north. This is the Ekimo Namba North, another small mini mall underground. If you keep following this, you'll get to the end and you'll reach exit 14 with some rather suspicious looking police warnings, so be careful. Coming out of there and doing a U-turn, we can keep going north on the Midosuji Boulevard and we'll head towards Dotonbori. You can see, Don Quixote is very popular around here too. But off to the right, you can go down here to Dotonbori, the kind of entertainment centre of Namba. So it's a nice big Starbucks. They've got the giant crab sign, got something for the expo. And if you keep going north along this way, this is the Shinsaibashi Suji covered mall, which will take you to Shinsaibashi. And also you can take a photo with the Glico-man sign. Okay, that's enough walking for me, so thank you very much. See you later. Okay, welcome back. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate that. So, any questions? That was a pretty exhaustive list of how to get around Namba. Like I said, there's 5 different train companies, 3 different metro lines. One thing I didn't actually go over was the south exit of the Yotsubashi line. It doesn't really go anywhere, especially it just kind of pops out in the middle of the urban area. There's no big shops around, there's no offices or kind of sightseeing spots, so don't worry too much about that. You're not missing anything. Well, like I said, actually the Yotsubashi line and the Midosuji line run parallel north-south. They do share some connections along the way, so Namba is one of them. Honmachi is another one. They share the station there, along with the Chuo line, which goes through the middle of it. And they do both go through Umeda. The Midosuji line goes through right through it and goes north to Shinosaka and beyond. They have Umeda station. Yotsubashi stops at Nishi Umeda, which is their final station. That's West Umeda. There's an East Umeda as well. There's Higashi Umeda, which is on the Tanamachi line, I think. So they kind of both go there. Yeah, so Honmachi is kind of in the middle. Shinsaibashi is linked to Yotsubashi station, which is of course on the Yotsubashi line. So they have a connection underground, and of course Namba. And then south of that there's Daikokucho station, and after that they split, so they go off in different destinations. Yotsubashi line kind of carries on down to Osaka Bay, and Midosuji line goes south to kind of the very southern point of Osaka City. So that's those. JR Namba, like I said, it's not especially useful, especially for tourists, unless you're transferring to the buses. It's kind of out of the way. I think it was a bit of an afterthought because usually JR stations don't have JR in the title. This one needs one, because I guess all the names are taken already. We've got Namba Station, Nankai Namba Station, and Osaka Namba Station. So JR Namba Station, it looks kind of weird when they write it in hiragana. Yeah, I think it's just the terminal station of the Yamatoji line, or I think one of those, which heads off towards Nara Prefecture. I think have I ever taken that? But it also goes through Tennoji, so Tennoji is probably a bit more of a useful transfer station, unless you're specifically coming to Namba. To be honest, I mean, I might just change it Tennoji and then take the Midosuji line up, but I don't know, I'm not the boss for you. Yeah, there are apparently plans to extend some of the lines around, so Namba becomes a bit more vital. I've heard rumblings that the Nankai line wants to run further north towards Umeda, and the Hankyu line also wants to go south. I don't know if they're all going to go down there. JR Namba, like I said, it's not especially relevant. I don't know if they're going to connect that with the Limited Express. Of course, you can get the Limited Express Rapid line on Nankai that goes from Kansai Airport down to Namba. But the Haruka, JR's Limited Express from Kansai Airport, doesn't stop in Namba. That just goes through Tennoji and Umeda and off to Kyoto. So I think there are some plans to make that stop at Namba as well. I don't know how they're going to manage that, but I'm sure they can. So yeah, watch this space. Namba's apparently Shin Namba Station is on the cards. I don't know. There's been a lot of change in Namba recently. Like I said, that big Namba Plaza in front of Nankai Station is all new. They've pedestrianised quite a lot of it. A whole row of buildings near there has been demolished, or is being demolished. So I wonder what's going to go up there. And on the other side as well, there's the bus terminal, which I didn't show there. It's a bit of a rundown area, and it's being renovated now anyway. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. I heard something about underground tunnels. So who's to know? Like I said, there's a lot of things happening before the expo, but after that they've still got plans for Namba. Okay, that's enough jabbering from me. So I hope that was useful. Please come to Namba. I think it's a great place to visit. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this with anyone, leave a comment, and I'll be a happy person. So thanks for watching, and see you again soon. Bye bye.